Put my webcam on the ground. Give me 1 second. Go me. Great start. Hello. How is everyone doing today? We are back, baby. And we are back with going to be playing some Parasite Eve. So, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm just giving it a minute, saying hi to everybody before we get started. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Having a good weekend? I got a bunch of scratch marks on my arm. Silly popcorn. She scratches me up all the time. Okay, I think we're good over here. All right, well, let's get the game going. I am using a controller to play the game, not mouse and keyboard. Let us switch over here and launch the game. I need to get some sort of like background music to play while we're waiting. It's a little too quiet. The soundtrack in this game is phenomenal though, so. Let's watch the intro movie. It's really good. It really sets the tone. Oh. Yeah. I love this song. Let me know how the audio is as well. Let me actually lower my voice a little bit. There we go. So this game's from 1997. So these FMVs were top of the line back then. A lot of weird stuff happens in this game. I hope you're ready. The music's so good. The composer's Yoko Shimomura, the woman who did Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15 and some other stuff. The worst foe lies within the self. Hope y'all are ready for a lot of weird pseudoscience bull. I think there's like gonna be like a 30-minute period where all I'm gonna be doing is reading dialogue between two characters, just talking about mitochondria at a scientific level. So that'll be fun. So this is not my first rodeo. I've played this game many times. Many, many times. So I'm going to talk about what I know as I go. You'll notice this is basically the same song that was playing in the intro, but like way more subdued. So many good musical bits in this game. The Twin Towers. Yeah, this was 1997. Boy, That's so weird. It's like a time capsule of history. Merry Christmas, 1997. And here we go, 1997 PS1 graphics. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Aya Brea, 25, New York Police Department officer. And we're going to leave her name the same. We're not going to rename her. This is back in the era where you could rename your party members. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So lighten up. We're going to have a great time. You'll see. Come on, we better go inside. Please take your seats. The show's about to start. Let's get to our seats. They've already started the first act. Already? Oops, sorry. I was moving the screen. Made it skip. The opera. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one who has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Guard, grab her. And burn her at the stake. I'm being overdramatic because that's how I'm interpreting this opera, like it's really bad. Father! If you're sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. Now shit gets crazy. That dude standing in the background like he's bored. Her irises are all messed up now, which is weird. And then everyone just starts catching on fire. You know, normal stuff at an opera. Just totally chill opera stuff. Like I said, this game gets wild. It never stops getting more wild the longer the game goes on. There's no upper limit to how wild it gets. So pretty hardcore opening to the game, you know. The game gets going very fast. So this bothered me a lot. In the cutscene, she flips over away from her seat because of flaming dudes falling on her seat, and so now she's a row ahead. But there's the dude she came on a date with. How'd he get there? He wasn't there in the cutscene. Jesus, I don't want to. Oh my God, go. Get out of here now. Oh yeah, I need Parasite Eve 3 too. That'd be so nice. We're skipping Third Birthday. Third Birthday was not Parasite Eve 3, no matter who wants us to think it was. But a Parasite Eve 3 would be real choice. Freeze, NYPD. You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. So yeah, the combat in this game is pretty wild. What's happening? My body, it's getting hot. They can't make? Why can't they make it? I haven't heard anything about that. Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? So yeah, the combat in this game is turn-based. I have to wait for an ATB gauge to fill up, but as you can see, I have control, and then you pick targets and how many shots you want to take at them, and you can crit. Those are both critical hits. And then I also have that green parasite energy meter that lets me cast magic, basically. We're not going to use any because I'm not going to get hit in this fight. I've done this a lot, so. Our bodies are communicating with each other. What? Communicating what? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you will become like me. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve. I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What? Yeah, why can't they make a new Parasite Eve? Is there some like weird legal rights for the book or whatever? What is this? What was that? Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. Opera singer's floating and shooting laser beams and shit after just scorching an entire... So one thing that I always missed this chest when I was young because it's like super gray, just like the background, and I just never noticed it. There's just chest here. Gives you 1 medicine 1, heals 45 HP. Oh, let's reload our gun. So you can, if you don't manually reload your gun in between battles and you go to take a shot and it's empty, Aya has to reload the gun mid-fight. So it's always good to keep your gun reloaded in between fights so you don't get hit because of that. And you also have a limited amount of ammo that you have to find. There's so much ammo in the game that as long as you're leveling up your weapon correctly, you're not going to run out. But when you're doing something like an initial equip run where you don't change your equipment, it's a lot harder then. Then you have to actually farm ammo. It's wild. So there's a big hole in the ground now where an elevator was. I know she's down there. And the cops are here. Sounds like my backup's arrived. So we're not going to jump down yet. We're going to go and check out her backup. So this is actually, you could just jump down and never go check this out. But the game's hinting at you that there are police here now. And so if you take the time to leave, which is a pretty long walk, you move pretty slowly in this game. So we'll walk through the scorched out. You'd think there'd be more corpses. There's some out here, though, and we will run into lots of burned corpses. So these are the burned up bodies. And then here's some cops. Wait, I'm a cop. I'm with the NYPD. What? Hold on, I'm gonna take out my badge. Don't shoot. Look here, it's in this. I promise it's in my hand. This guy will heal me, but I didn't get hit. I wonder if it's that thing called spontaneous combustion? Who knows, huh? You think we'll be on TV? Hope this will become a TV movie or something. Let me patch you up. Hey, why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I want to know. Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them probably won't make it. Hey, I've got the same gun. I got bullets for that if you want. 6 ammo. So you can just keep talking to him and he'll keep giving you ammo. Okay, now he's out. Now he's out of ammo. Sorry, but I'm out. And I can't give you the ones I have in my gun. So now I have like, what, 45 bullets? 60 bullets. Thanks, bud. You were just carrying 60 fucking loose bullets. I appreciate you giving them all to me. Alright, so now we're going to go back and we're going to jump down that hole. This first day is pretty short. Also, let me know if any of the sound needs to be fixed. I think I have it set up well, but I'm not on the other end, you know? So we'll just go in through here because it's closer. Both sides go to the same place, just backstage. All right, and let's jump down this shaft. And there's a small girl in a hospital gown like we saw in the weird fantasy thing. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Cool. Spooky laugh. And she disappeared. Spooky ghost girl. That girl. It couldn't be. It's now if we want to leave, we can just talk right here and she'll find some rungs she can climb up. Let's see. There are iron rings on the side. I can use them to climb out, but we're not going to climb out. That's just how you would leave if you wanted to. And so, an empty hallway. All these doors are going to be locked for now. It's locked. These two doors lead to the same room. The two on the right. The one on the left is a different room. And now we get to see some graphic stuff. Cells are mutating. That's cells, I promise. That's what they look like. So I think all that orange stuff is supposed to be blood, but they didn't want it to be too crazy for some reason. I mean, they're showing us a rat that's growing so fast it's ripping its own skin. So I feel like you could just put blood everywhere, but for some reason it's orange. Most of the enemies in this game are mutated animals. Let's wait. Actually, he's going to do an attack any second now. There it is. It's going to be a fireball attack. And now we'll shoot him. Like I said, I've done this a lot. He's going to try to do a bite attack now, I think. So let's see if we can kill him before that. Yep. We got some experience and some ammo. It only took us 3 bullets to kill the Mr. Rat, the level 1 rat. There are multiple tiers of rats. Don't worry. Jesus, did Eve do that to the rat? What is going on here? All right, let's reload our gun. Oh, no, don't want to move it either. I'm really struggling. Deep struggle. So all these doors are still going to be locked, I think. Oh, these aren't. Okay, well, let's explore here then. So yeah, some more burned bodies. So you can actually open these lockers. But most of them are empty. But I'm pretty sure it's this room. If we keep opening them. Okay, we get a medicine. That's not the one I wanted to open, but okay. Yeah, look. You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. Melissa, She's a monster. Don't try to talk now, Melissa. Melissa, you mean the main actress? She probably got to Suzanne too. You have to stop her. No, please wake up. Hang in there. Melissa and Suzanne. Melissa is a monster. But she told us her name is Eve. What a sexy beast. Oh, look, it's a clown. Here, take it. Take everything. It's all on the counter. Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. And then so nothing happens until you try to move. It just sits here. And then so something happened to him. We're going to open all these lockers though because we're self-serving. Oh, can I not open these? Huh, that's weird. I feel like I should be able to open those lockers. Oh well. There would probably just be some ammo. Okay, another encounter. So that's the encounter sound. That's when a random encounter occurs. And there are random encounters in this game, but also there aren't. It's kind of like, wow, we critted that rat and killed it in one shot. We're not even leveled up yet. Oh, wow, nice. Now we're leveled up. Every level, you'll see offense, defense, P energy, status or cover went up. Active time only went up by half. Item capacity went up by 1. So all these stats are what they sound like. Offense, defense. P energy is how effective my parasite spells are and how fast it recharges. Status recover is how long status effects affect me. Active time is how fast my meter fills. And item capacity is just inventory size. So every time you level up, you can carry more items. Inventory management is a huge deal in this game. And then there's bonus points. Every 100 bonus points, you can just buy stats. So stacking bonus points is good. Hey, Kiroki, it goes well. How about you? You doing good? It's been a while. So that body wasn't there before. That's the clown man. It's that clown from the dressing room. Has no effect on anything. That just happens if you go in that room. I presume if you don't ever go in that room, that man just sits there and is okay forever. So these are all locked too. And this one's also going to be locked. This is where the next, that's how we progress. That's the important door. This is the only other door unlocked. You're good? Nice, nice. Good to hear, good to hear. You still streaming? What you streaming now? So there's a bunch of stuff in this room you can interact with that is unsuspecting. So let's just start. There's a chest here with a medicine in it. And then you could hit this. And a parrot comes out. Hot, hot, help, help. So that's probably what the parrot heard. And that does nothing. That has no effect on anything. It just happens. And then, oh, if you touch that, it falls. And she screams. And then there's a red light here. That's a save point. You save in the phones here. I better notify the department about what's happened here. Will you save your progress? You haven't streamed in a bit? In a few weeks you're hoping to stream. Nice, cool. Yeah, I'll be back to streaming Dead by Daylight 2, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I'll try to tune in. Twitch is blocked at my job though, so it depends on. You're probably going to be streaming while I'm at work. But if I can, I will. So that's how you save. And then something that always trips me up as when I first started playing this game is we don't have a key, so we can't unlock any doors. You have to examine this body. What's this key? The theater key. And so now we can go into the dressing rooms. No Christmas plans. I'm doing a Secret Santa exchange with some friends later tonight. And then that's about it. So now we can unlock a lot of these doors. Let's start all the way at the bottom. We can unlock every door but the one in the back now. So let's start on the right side. These two doors go to the same place. This is the two doors on the right, you'll see. This is a huge room where they store stuff. This is my first time actually doing a Secret Santa. So there's a bunch of stage stuff, and then we're gonna get an encounter here. 2 rats and a parrot. So let's kill this rat. Hey, Shongster17, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Oh, so we're gonna one-shot this rat again, hopefully? Nope, 2 shots. Ah, we got hit. It's the first time we got hit all game. I should have killed the parrot first. They're really annoying. Okay, we leveled up though, so all of our stats went up. I am doing well. So yeah, let's just go ahead and drink one of these medicines. Medicines are in no short supply in this game. We'll frequently just be discarding medicines, so I'm not gonna feel frugal with them. In Parasite Eve 2, you would want to be frugal with them because you get rewarded for saving them, but... so this is the bottom door on the right side of the hallway. If I ever load. There we go. See? So those 2 doors are the same one. So now I'll check this left door. The second one's a lot of fun. It's very different. It's almost an entirely different game. But if you can, once you get past that, there's like a lot of fun to have there. The combat and the controls are a bit weird. You have to spend a lot of time just getting better at the combat. But once you get good at it, it's pretty satisfying. There's lots of fun things you can do. There's lots of different like weapon combinations that are really good. You can unlock Squall's Gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII. That's a wild time. You can have like a rail cannon as one of your weapons. So there's a treasure here, but it's hard to open this door for some reason. I always struggle with it. Not this hard though. Why can't I open it? There we go. Yeah, it's really finicky. And a rat jumps out. Jump scares. Bah. Okay, this is the narrow... Okay, cool. We baited out his melee attack. And we get some more ammo. Yeah, this game is not for children. I was playing it around 10 as well, and I shouldn't have been. But I did. And I've been playing this game a lot ever since. So we're going to take this P220. And we're actually going to go ahead and use our offense plus on it right now. So we get +1. So in this game, you can level up, but you really have to develop your guns to be effective and your armor. And so one thing you can do is you can move the plus stats from one gun to another, and you can also move on the bottom. You'll see like how there's a gun ×2. A bunch of abilities can go there, and you can move those between guns as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our +1 on this, and later we're going to get a better gun, and we're going to transfer that plus off probably. It depends on how many tools we get, because that's how you do it. You're limited by how many tool items you find. So we're taking all the ammo out of this gun just to stock up. And the guns have a lot of differences. So these are both handguns, so they act the same, but the class of gun changes how it acts. And then from there, you can modify its stats. And its stats are like ammo, not reload. What else was it? Range, bullets, and attack. And so those are exactly what they say. If you shoot at enemies out of range, you do like way less damage. There's also a secret right here. That's odd. This wall looks like it's about to crumble. And so it did. And for some reason, it's a closed-off room with a hung skeleton. That's probably a theater prop, but we'll never know. And there's a new armor in here. In Protector. In here stands for normal. So we're wearing a normal vest, and the normal Protector has more defense. P energy is how fast your Parasite energy recharges, and critical is how likely you are to take a critical hit. I have never played Third Birthday. It's always one of those things where like, I should play it, but I've never heard anything good about it. So like, am I in a rush? Not really. Maybe if people watching want it, I'll play it on stream or something. I'd be down for that. So these are the only 2 locked doors left. I shouldn't have come into this one first. This one will progress the story, but whatever. We'll open this closet. Some bullets. And then we're going to read this diary. And this is going to be like progression. A diary. November 3rd, Monday. It's mainly just a body jacking shooter. That does sound interesting. November 3rd, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. November 17th, Monday. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21st, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I'd better take more medicine. December 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die, I just want to get through the show. December 10th, Wednesday. I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I'd better take a lot of medication tonight. December 11th, Thursday. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? God forgive me. December 17th, Wednesday. It looks like I'll be the lead. I'd better take more medication and work it. December 23rd, Tuesday. Opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have a solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this. I better take more medication. For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key? The rehearsal room key. So Melissa mysteriously having her rival burned to death and getting hot and passing out. And today's Christmas Eve, so this is the biggest show of the year. And which means tomorrow, so days matter in this game. The game's plot progresses by days. So day 1, Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is the Central Park concert. So we got some bullets and we talk to this parrot. Merry, Merry Christmas. Goodbye. And then it mutates. We don't get a cool cutscene for it though. The rat's the only non-boss enemy we get a like dramatic cutscene for, I think. Wow, I didn't even drop any items. Lame. All right, and so let's go save. Just because I'm a worry wart. There's a 0% chance I die in this boss fight. Like, but just in case. And now the parrot chills out. Okay, so we've saved. Now we'll use the rehearsal room key. This entire game soundtrack is just different takes on the same motif, and it's so nice. I'm Melissa. I am Eve. I'm getting hot. Nucleic domination has finally come to an end once and for all. What? What? Nucleic domination. There's going to be a whole lot of pseudoscience. I hope you're so ready. Now she's turning more monstrous. Once again, the day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. Oh, almost ran right into her. So she has this, she only has one attack, and it's this. And then she gently moves the whole time. So you gotta just kind of stick with her as her arms move if you don't want to take damage. Ah, she got out of my range. So see, I did 3 damage there instead of 12. It's because she flew away. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn. Got her. So, pretty easy fight. A lot of the fights in this game are pretty easy. Looks like you still need time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you. And we get another vision. What? Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... that doctor. Wait. The mystery deepens. Mitochondria to be free. Okay, now we're going to run back here. And there's a hole in the ground. Where'd she go? We're going to jump in because Aya's whole life is jumping into weird holes. Just like from here until for the her whole life, it's just jumping in the weird stuff. She spends way too much time underground. All right, I don't think there's anything this way, but I want to check because it's been a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing over here. So we're gonna move forward. There's gonna be an encounter here with a bunch of rats. I think maybe there's a toad here too. No, yeah, 3 rats. The toad enemy is coming up. Ah, damn. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the fireball. Dope. Oh, so non-crits killed in 1 hit, so I should be splitting my shots up. Because you can shoot, like if you can do 2 shots, you can shoot 2 different enemies once. So we leveled up again, and we learned Parasite powers have evolved. Scan. It's not very useful. Let's reload our gun. Wait, I didn't reload correctly? Oh no, I reloaded the wrong gun entirely. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's move this to the top, so that's not as annoying. We'll wait till we take a little bit more damage before we chug another medicine. We're almost at our inventory cap though, so... This is where we run into the first toad. That big boy. He's going to take a lot more than 1 shot. I'm waiting for his attack to go off, because it's kind of a long-range one. Or we can just kill these rats right now, I guess. Here it comes. Ooh, got away. Cool, cool, cool. And we got both rats done. 1 turn. Got him. And we leveled up again. Yay. We got a bunch of ammo and some medicine. Like I said, there's plenty of medicine. You could burn through them if you just got hit constantly all the time. You would run out eventually. Oh, now I regret using that ammo up. I don't remember where all the equipment drops in this game. Because, yeah, this is way better. This gun is better despite me putting an offense +1 into the P220. Oh, well. It's not that big of a deal either. It's only 1 attack. Plus, the guns we're going to be developing during this... Because we're going to be doing 2 playthroughs during this stream. Not today, but just like over the next few weeks. 1 playthrough, because when you beat the game, you do an EX run, and you unlock the EX dungeon, which is the Chrysler building, and you have to climb the entire Chrysler building. And that's the secret ending of the game. So we're going to be going through that, and during that, we're going to get a real gun. Like an ultimate weapon. So first, let's do this fight. And so when I was young, I never understood this during my first few playthroughs, but you'll see that chest in that corner over there, right? So this is like a forced perspective thing. Oh, this gun actually, oh, right. I forgot. So in this game, right, this gun can shoot 3 bullets and that other gun can shoot 2, right? Your damage is total divided along all of your bullets. Oh, we're totally full. Damn. Okay, so let's get rid of the normal vest. And let's get rid of the M84F to get these 2 revives. So revives automatically occur. If you die and you have a revive in your inventory, you come back to life. And these are like really, like, this is one of the only ways to get them this early in the game. That's like a secret fight. So all that's up here is a secret fight. But the idea is we're on a walkway above the lower floor of the sewer. So that chest right there and that chest to the right. Remember that. I never remembered them. Because you'll see when we come in this spot, we're still on the walkway above the water. And then one more screen down. And now we're facing it and we're seeing that the water is this level. And the upper platform we were on was above the level we're now on. Which means those 2 chests are over there. You're the little girl I saw at the theater. Are you lost? She's crying. And look, you can actually see one of those chests that I was looking at earlier right there. Wait, little girl, don't go. And look, there's the other one to the right. So those are just different perspectives of the same chest. And once we open them, if we went up these stairs and looked down, both chests would be open. And I just think that's really novel for a PS1 game in 1997, you know? Oh yeah, my inventory's full. Well, let's chug a medicine. An offense +2. So we'll just go ahead and use that on our M19. Let's go ahead and reload our M19 too and move it up. So yeah, our M19 does less damage per bullet, but does more damage overall because it's shooting more bullets, right? And so that's like something like a gun that only shoots 1 bullet at a time is going to hit really, really hard, but you can only shoot 1 bullet per turn. So it's a very interesting give and take you have to consider. Because like this gun has higher attack, but I can't kill the rats in 1 shot. So that slows me down in a different way, right? Because your extra bullets don't go anywhere if you miscount. So like, I'm assuming 2 will kill him, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah. So I should have shot him 3 times. Oh, I got hit. But see, now if I'm wrong again, so we'll just put all 3 into him. Yeah, I only need to shoot him. So it's 3 shots to these guys. I say as if it matters. This is the last time we'll fight these enemies in the whole game. We're never going to see these again now. But we're level 6 now. More ammo. We don't need a potion. We're only missing 10 HP. There's a switch and an emergency phone. So we're going to press the switch, and it's going to open the door. And then we're going to use the phone and save. And then we're going to finish day 1. Day 1 is the shortest day by a long shot. This is the final boss of day 1. There are 6 total days. The 6th day is actually shorter than the first day. It's just a single boss fight. I say a single boss fight. It's like 8 boss fights in a row. Hold it right there. My body's getting hot again. Ai is ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they'd just burn, right? Everyone else but you. You are... Tell me, Eve, why? Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out, eventually. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm gonna give you some time to think, and some time to evolve, and the day shall arrive when you will awaken. Spooky. So the idea there is she's liquefying her body. So she can move through those bars, and then that's her reforming herself. I did not understand that. Yeah, it's really creepy, yeah, for sure. And now she's escaped, but she's left us a surprise. An alligator in the sewer. Yeah, it is. It's real weird, real spooky, real gross. And yes, this alligator is both blind and has electrical powers. This boss theme is so good. The soundtrack of this game is just so good. There are 2 targets. This is literal, and as a child, I didn't understand. I thought there was like another enemy that I was looking for. There are literally 2 targets, but here's what happens if you shoot his head. Even my crits only do 2 damage to his head. So you have to shoot his tail, but he keeps his tail away from you. Ah! Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of damage, so we'll drink a medicine. That takes up the whole turn. Oof. But yeah, we do full damage to the tail. Oh, that's so hard to dodge. I don't remember that being that hard to dodge. Okay, so that means we made it to phase 2. So this is phase 2 of the boss fight. So now there are not 2 targets. There's just the one. I like how he waddles. It's kind of funny. And he shoots a bunch of fire lasers, because that's a thing alligators do normally. For fun, let's use some Parasite energy. We'll heal ourselves with it. And so that drains the green meter, and then it refills over time. But it can only refill so... Oh, jeez, that did 27 damage. That's not okay, buddy. I think he's going to be dead next clip. Oh, we're going to have to reload. Oh, no, we're not. Cool. Did it. Parasite powers have evolved. Slow. It just makes the enemies take less turns. Very powerful. We got a Kevlar vest. And that was the first boss. When I will awaken. Just tell me what you want, Eve. So the game gets started really fast, and now it slows way, way down. Now we get just a whole bunch of sequences of dialogue about mitochondria and energy and evolution. We're live in front of Carnegie Hall, which has become a scene of complete chaos. Miss, you are the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Wrecked. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get this on tape? Scram, buddy. Daniel. Sorry, I'm late, Aya. Aya, are you okay? That was really something that happened back there. Yes. Oh, but my date. Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Sorry your date didn't go well. It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now? Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know, just caught my eye? Don't tell me you were onto this case. So you finally got some cop instinct in you, huh? Instinct? Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh? Mitochondria. Mitochondria? Symbiosis? When was I in the hospital? Hey, Aya, you asleep? Oh well, don't blame me after what you've been through tonight. They really like the car dialogue scene. You're going to have a lot of sequences where it's just people sitting in a car talking. It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror. But It was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. So yeah, the whole game takes place on Manhattan Island. Day 2, Fusion. Okay, I am going to run to the bathroom, and then we will continue. Be right back. I am back. Let us continue. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on the stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So, what's all this spontaneous... Sorry, I misplaced that word. So, what's all this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I is the only real witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. A permit from Baker. Mod permit. Okay, so now we'll go down to the weapons department and talk to Torres. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? Or are they just going to repeat? Yeah, they're just going to repeat the last things they said. Cool, sick. There's a phone to save at down here. It serves no purpose. I just think it's interesting that they put a save point right there just in case. Because it makes sense in the game's fiction, right? Because the save points are just police calling the police station. So it would make sense that in the police station, there'd be a phone to take the calls. So let's dip in here. This is the locker room. So we can open this one and we get a... I don't actually know what CM is supposed to stand. Ceramic vest? Is that a thing? Auto potion, though, is what it has on it. So every time you get hit, you immediately use a potion. Really burns through your medicines. Not super worth it. It's great, like, when you're in post-game, right, and you're farmed up a bunch of medicine 5s, and you're just like, I just need to stay alive. But, you better put your vest on, too. Can't be too careful. At last, it's mine. That's a trading card he's happy about. We find out later. Way later. I say way later. Tomorrow, in-game. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. I want to look at this where we're just going to call it a ceramic vest. I don't think I want to use it with auto potion on it. But the Kevlar vest is a huge upgrade, and I fought that last boss without wearing it. I've never beaten the game with initial equip. I always make it to day like 4 or 5, and it starts to get real annoying. So this door's locked. Authorized personnel only. Weapons department. We'll explore that room later. This whole police station becomes a dungeon later on. I say a dungeon, but you know. Wish I could give her a nice Christmas dinner. Police doggies. Alright, so let's not open any of these boxes yet, because I think they're loot changes. But, hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy? Who knows? So it'll be shotgun, rocket launcher. Wayne! Yes, sir. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, heard it's quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of our things and put them in storage. Yeah. You have something to say, officer? No, sir. So you want to leave something here? So let's dump... We don't need the keys anymore. You can never discard them. So let's pitch all the keys. Let's not keep the revives. Let's keep one revive, but pitch the other one just so we don't have to worry about using it. Let's store the medicine too and just keep the med 1 for now. And this mod permit's gonna leave our inventory, and we can freely do that later from now on. Anytime we can get back to the police station, we can store equipment. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. An M16. Oh yeah, baby. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? So I could apply it to the armor. So I don't really care which gun we apply it to. We're probably going to use the M16. It's a rifle as opposed to a handgun, and I'll show you all what that means. But as you can see, the rifle stats are way better, right? It has bigger range, bigger attack, carries more bullets, shoots twice. But you'll see there's a gray block there, but there isn't for the M19. That's an empty slot. So the modification permits and later trading cards allow us to add slots. So see, now that gray block is gone. So now if I find another gun with a cool ability on it, like acid damage or something like that, I could use a tool, rip it off of that other gun, and slot it into this empty slot. For now, it's going to do nothing because none of our guns have interesting things. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let guns own you. Psst. Don't tell Taurus, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. And then here's the tutorial for tooling around. Yes, it is simply 2 pages of text. It does a very poor job of explaining anything. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club, just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Yeah, so you actually always have to have a club in your inventory. It won't let you never have a club in your inventory. It's really annoying. So we have no tools, so we can't actually do any of that. We can also spend bonus points now into our weapons. And just so you see those plus stats, we can increase them with 100 bonus points per one. We're not going to touch that at all anytime soon. Oh, let me close out of you. I don't want to store anything with you yet. Let's change to the M16. And let's keep our M19 on hand just in case, so I can like show you all the difference between the guns. And let's put up everything else. We'll put up the N Protector and the P220. We'll just leave them in here because eventually we'll have lots of tools and we can use these excess guns as stats basically. No, I do not want to discard the ceramic vest. Okay, we'll keep everything else. And then items. Yeah, 3 medicine, 1 and a revive is good. And he has the option to discard junk. We will find items that are called junk. They have no function. But if we discard junk... Oh, hey, a tool. If we discard junk with Wayne, he'll save them up. And once we get to certain thresholds of junk, not certain thresholds, once we discard 1,000 junk with him, he'll give us an uber weapon. So we're not going to get that at all in our first playthrough, but in our second playthrough, we can unlock a way to farm junk, and then we can actually farm up like super weapons. We're only going to do it once because it's a long farm. So we got a tool, so let us take out the, let's take out the P220 and put its stats on the M16. So the way this works is so I have 1 tool, so I'm going to select the M16, and then I'm going to select the P220. It has +2 attack on it. So I can either take its shoot twice rate of fire, but my gun already has that. And if it had another ability, I could take that, but I don't. Or I can take all of its plus values and bring them to the M16. So by using this tool, my M16 is going to get +2 attack. Not a fantastic use of a tool, and I won't do stuff like that very frequently. We're probably going to hoard our tools a little bit from now on, just until we get to a gun that I know I want to use long term. And once I get good abilities on it. Later we'll have infinity tools, but for now we're going to hoard them a little bit. So now there's this kid. Let's go talk to him. Hey there, are you lost? Ben? Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets. Oh, yeah, the concert. Sorry, son, Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make fine. Ben. Now let's watch this child run the whole way. Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Alright, that sounds like some baggage. So now I'll talk to Kathy here. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father, so he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh, yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you, now that I'm done gossiping. Bum, 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 bum. This track's so good. This whole soundtrack is so good. Sir? They make me walk the rest of the way for some reason. You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking, understand? Yes, sir. Okay then, let's go meet the press. So, you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we currently speculate. How about the accounts of officers and firemen at the scenes bursting into flames? That was. I accidentally skipped their message. That was due to a highly flammable chemical we believe the terrorists were using, is what he said. Another question. Then how did Detective Breas survive without so much as a minor burn? That is the result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said my mitochondria were a mutation? Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien? People, please. She is very tired, and we are still investigating. That will be all for today. I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meat. You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes, all right. Some Japanese scientist, I think. I couldn't understand his English too well. He said he was raving about mito something. Said he's coming over here. Mito? Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Might have heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. Is that it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain the phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. Yeah, the game starts off very actiony. Day 2 is so much dialogue. We're going to drive over to the museum, have a bunch of dialogue, drive back to the police station, have a bunch of dialogue, then drive to the next dungeon, have a bunch of dialogue. And then the dungeon is long. It is a long sequence. What a case to have on Christmas, huh? Thanks, Eddie. Bye, Eddie. Why'd they name that dude? And now we get the world map. So we're just going to go over to the museum. We can go to Carnegie Hall, but they won't let us in, and there's nothing there, so. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klomp will be there. I'm going to say Clamp, not Klomp. I don't know why I said that. Dr. Clamp, what's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory, mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd, to have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside of research. Oh, great. We're going to have a grand time with this one. Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. See, like I said, tons of car scenes. So many car scenes. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. That's a chocobo on the banner of the American Museum of Natural History. Let's wait for it to wrap around. Yeah, that's a chocobo banner. That's amazing. I've never seen that. It's been a while since I visited this museum. The World of Dinosaurs. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. It is Christmas Day. Not surprising that the museum's closed. November 1st through January 13th. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take too long. Place is pretty creepy without any people in it. You'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebooks on the counter. Thanks. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too. There's a save point there. We're not going to use it, and all those doors are locked. This also becomes a dungeon later in the game. So we're very restricted on where we can go right now. Hey, Aya. Over here. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp. I hear you. Hey. Thank you, Vid. What's Santa's favorite music genre? Rap. Nice. Nice. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the subscription. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What? This again? What is this? Oh, you're apparently like a full minute behind. That's wild. I guess it's my connection or something. Sorry. This man. I know him, I think? What's wrong? Are you okay, Aya? Yeah. We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite. That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. Weird flex, but okay. No, hold on. I'm struggling. Okay. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy mitochondria provides. Did you know that mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh, but when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still so stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans could be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world, and with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name, just incredible. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. Huh? What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. This dude is the ally mitochondria need, right? Daniel, just forget it. Let's go. God damn it. Yeah, dude. He went off. And now it's nighttime. Most of the bad stuff in this game happens at night, and during the day it's usually just like exploration. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him. That man. I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Oh yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We're gonna get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. Okay, and now we're loading into the precinct. There will be more exposition, and then we will go to the next dungeon, finally. It's been like 30 minutes of exposition. Let's talk to Kathy real quick. Kathy. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what happened. Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was canceled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert. What? Daniel, we're not through yet. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. Daniel. Aya. Watch his back. Yes, sir. We got another mod permit, but I don't feel like using it yet. So we're just going to go down to storage and store it. When are you going to let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. Imagine calling your boss a geezer. Man, I could do it so much better. I could turn that gun into a cannon. Easy. You want to leave something here? So we're keeping our equipment, and let's store the mod permit. And we'll keep the medicine ones because they won't be very useful for much longer. And this box reloads with ammo very frequently. I don't know how frequently, but pretty frequently. It's a reliable ammo spot. I need to be leaving out of the front door. Sorry, I was checking to make sure that little thing in the top left corner appeared correctly. I apparently didn't turn on the celebration screen, the toast screen for when events happen, so I need to fix that. We'll do that for next stream. This is a new scene, so I forgot that. Dramatic. You expect me to believe the roads are that empty in New York on Christmas Day? What the hell does Melissa or Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn, this thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Central Park. Ben! Daniel, stop. Ben. I gotta get my boy, rookie. Oh, God, I'm on fire. Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but... I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. All right, I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. I was hoping he would give me, like, an item or something, but I guess not. Guess it's too much to ask for some ammo or something before I go save your son's life from a mitochondria monster. I like this track, too. So many good songs. Okay, let us save. We have finally gotten through 30 minutes of exposition. Yeah, and this dungeon ends up being pretty long. I'm referring to them as dungeons, just, I mean, areas where random encounters can occur. I thought there was a fight there. There it is. Some snakes. Some of them are poisonous and some of them are not. Yeah, the rifle is just so much better than a handgun. Like, here, we'll swap out to the handgun now. There might be more time in between rifle shots. I don't remember. There's a lot of hidden stats in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if rifle shot slower. Like pow, pow, as opposed to pow pow or whatever with a handgun. Central Park Zoo. Great. There's a box here. They're really hard to see. There's one on the other side, too. Oh, no, I didn't want to walk through yet. I've made a huge mistake. There's a P8 handgun. Hey, Zhongster, thanks for the follow. I hope I said your name right. All right. So yeah, now let's compare the handgun. Oh, cool, thanks. So we got some crows. So yeah, the handgun fires a lot faster, but its stats are just so much lower that it's really not. Like, let's spin this turn, switch it off. Yes, that's what I want. Ah, I forgot you stand still when you switch guns, so we took 2 damage for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it's doing double damage per bullet with non-crits. 31 damage crit. Wow, yeah. Just so much better. And so here's where we're starting to get junk. We're not going to take junk with us, though. We're just going to ignore it. Because the amount of junk we're going to get on this playthrough is completely irrelevant, and it's just going to clutter our inventory trying to make it happen. Like, we're going to get to a point where we have fights where enemies drop 3 to 5 junk per fight, and we can get a fight every, like, 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Like, it's, like, super fast loops. And so the idea is we, like, dump our inventory as much as we can, run into this dungeon, run back and forth between rooms, farm up the junk, discard it, back and forth until we get the weapon. So this room, I hated this room when I first played the game. So there's a special vest here. There's also a drawer here that you're supposed to get, but it's really hard to hit. And if you don't get that, you can't progress. Eve was here. But yeah, you need the Z key. So now we're allowed to progress. Otherwise, we'd just be stuck. We don't need to save again. I'm not worried about dying before the next save point. I don't think there's a single boss fight, and all these regular fights are going to be pretty easy. So if we move down the staircase, we're going to get a fight with a monkey. Ah, dang, he still got the head off. Oh. Oh, wow, he walked by me. I thought for sure he was going to walk into me. You take impact touch damage. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. We'll go through this door. More snacks. Okay, cool. No damage. Let's go ahead and use heal 1. Top the stat off. He only heals 30, so we're only going to get 21 out of it. But Parasite Energy is very renewable. Like I said, we're going to get rained on heals, but medicines, but we might as well weave our Parasite Energy in every once in a while. So these signs say stuff that are relevant. There are many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, most are not. The giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystems. Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. So we fought the brown monkey, we fought the forest snakes. We have not fought any giant worms, and we're gonna find out why. So let's walk around this exhibit. There's a couple of chests here. Wow, we're full already, huh? I think this is just a poison cure, so I don't think we care. Oh, it's a medicine too. Yeah, we'll take the medicine too over the one, I guess. And I think this is like a, yeah, cure poison. Do we care about that? No, we're not going to get poisoned. I'd rather have the medicine. And so, yeah, the game lets you exchange, and you can also go to open boxes and put items in them and leave them there for later. I think this is also a cure poison. Oh, no, this is a defense +2, so we're going to use this right now. All right, was that other vest we found better than our Kevlar? Yes. Our special vest. My very special vest. And we'll use it on that. So now we're at 24 defense, and we'll grab that medicine back, and we'll keep going. So there's a medicine 1 and a cure P in there if we care. We won't, but if we do care, we do. Parasite, what's interesting about Parasite Eve 2 is that it rewards you for replays, where you accumulate points that make the next play easier. And then there's harder difficulties where you need those bonus points. And when you beat the game, it counts every item in every storage container and in your inventory and gives you points for them. So not using items and hoarding them actually benefits you greatly. Okay, so the crows are annoying, but Mr. Brown Monkey is pretty annoying as well. I'm waiting for him to throw his boomerang arm. I guess he's not going to. Ah, fuck off, crow. I guess it was only 2 damage. Do something, you cowards. Someone take any action. Oh my god. Alright. Y'all are just waiting for me to stop moving. Dicks. We don't have any attack parasite energies right now. Okay, I think this burb's gonna fly in for the hit. Oh no, he didn't. Die. We learned detox, so now we don't need those cure poisons unless we want to save our parasite energy. We'll take the ammo and leave the junks, and we'll go ahead and drink 1 medicine because there's a chest here and our inventory's full anyway. We're kind of wasting the medicine 1, but at this stage we'll be wasting them no matter what, so why stress? Ammo 15, so we do not need to. But like I said, we know that those other medicine ones are, so if we end up caring, we can go back for it. I don't think there's much over here, but let's go explore it anyway. Oh, there's a chest here. I'm wrong. Oh, with a tool on it. Nice. We can actually go ahead and use that now. And take off the +1/+1. Oh no, let's take the +4 attack and +1 bullet off of the M19 since yeah, we don't care about. We've confirmed that we do not care about the handgun. The rifle is fine. It's a little slower, but we're okay with that. It has 17 shots and way more attack now. Let's sort our inventory. Let's take the bullets out of this P8. Okay, we still have 3 slots. Well, I'm glad I checked down there. I forgot that tool was there. Oh, I walked down the stairs again. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, I didn't. This is a different spot. This is where I was trying to go. Some turtles. They fart poison at you for some reason. I assume they're turtles. There's no, like, bestiary in the game. Easy peasy. We don't want the cure piece still. If we just never get hit, we can't be poisoned, so. Game-winning strategies. Never get hit. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. Okay, now we'll come up here, and there is that path to the north that we can go through, and that'll take us to, like, a different part of the park. And that'll be the last area in the zoo section, and then we'll go... Oh! An encounter. 3 burbs. Oh, dang. Okay, crits one-shot the birds. Normal attacks don't, though, sadly. Oh, okay, cool, dodged it. Alright, so 1 to the bird and 1 to the monkey. Of course, now you crit. Oh, we're gonna take this one. Oh, whew, barely got away. Okay. These 2 shots should finish the fight. Hot shit. We got a level up. And a bunch of junk. Those crows drop a lot of junk. I'm just taking the ammo and leaving. Yeah, we're still good on health. We're only missing 15 HP. That up left path is the direction we want to go to finish, but I want to explore the right part because there's a bunch of treasures and stuff around here. No crits, that's sad. Well, they're both dead now. And we dodged both their attacks, so that's good. Now we just have to finish this snack off. Noise. Don't want any of that. Thank you. Goodbye. I want to say there's a box back here. I'm wrong. Ah, there's a box there, though. $15 shots. And that door takes us to where we fought the turtles at. That's probably where we should have entered from. But, c'est la vie. Now we'll double back and go forward. After we kill these snaky snakes. I think there might be one more encounter too on our way back. Dunzo. We will take 12 bullets, thank you. Here's that other encounter, 2 burbs. Can we crit? Yes? Yeah, 2 for 2. Hell yeah. Lucky, lucky. I believe how close you are to the enemy affects your critical hit chance, but I'm not 100% on that. Cool, we leveled up and we learned heal 2. No. No, I hit all. That's so sad. Cool. All the animals have escaped, she says, after slaughtering all of them personally. And we got through that door with the zoo key that we found. So there's a left path and a forward path. We're trying to get to the concert hall. We're just dead ahead, so we're going to go that way first. We'll go down that left path after. The holiday season brings joy to us all. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host as I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Another song. Only this time they don't catch on fire. A giant mass of melted human. If you think that's gross, wait till you find out what she wants it for. I have to get backstage and stop her. And there's the little girl. The introduction of the opera music when you approach Eve is so good. Why? Why are you doing this? You again, but you're too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Stop! So she was trying to do this prior. And I guess she only caught them on fire? Oh, I guess Aya's eyes glowed, right? So that's probably Aya's glowing eyes was protecting people from being gooed, and so they only caught on fire or something. Gee, thanks, Aya, for using your psychic mitochondria power to only make me burn to death instead of liquefying me. Ha 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 ha. So there's a save point back here and a fight with a, you guessed it, polar bear. A whole ass polar bear. And not just any polar bear, he has elemental powers. Ice, you're thinking? No, you're wrong. He shoots lightning. We'll never find out because I murdered him, but I promise he shoots lightning. There's a box back here and then we'll save. And then we'll keep moving. Level 11, baby. All right, let's keep rolling. Did I get this chest? There's a box here. Oh, no. Yeah, I did. I got it already. Is there one on the other side? I actually don't remember if there's one over here. There is. With a revive. Wow. Nice, 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 nice. You can only... Oh, you can actually see the top of the right box now. Huh, that's fun. This place is a labyrinth. I'm not actually going to be meticulous about exploring this place. It's kind of tedious. There's a bunch of random boxes everywhere. So the Phantom Girl went south, so I guess we should as well. I'm going to like try to hit whatever boxes I can, but I'm not feeling like hunting down every box. Hey, cool. We could probably use that right now, right? Do we want to get 2 range and 1 attack, or 1 defense and 1 P energy? Neither of those sound great, so let's just save the tool, I think. Maybe we'll run into an ability, or at least more bonus stats on a gear later. I think there's an encounter here with a bunch of birds. Yep, a whole bunch of burbs. Oh god, they're all on me. Damn, that other one flew out of my range. Oh, I didn't crit either of them anyway. Alright, alright, fuck off. Oh gosh. Okay, just 1 left. We're good. And all junk. No thank you. Let's go ahead and drink a med. there's a polar bear fight here, and I think he has a bird friend. Oh no, 2 snakes. Even better. There's his lightning. Yeah, that bear shoots lightning. No! I didn't think he was going to do that so fast. Double crit, nice. Man, that was a bunch of damage. Not fair. Yeah, cool. They dropped the med one, so we'll eat another one. Now there's a couple of monkeys here. Damn, long range. Oh no, it was the punch that hit me, not the boomerang. The weird, horrifying boomerang arm. Nice. I was banking on him coming close enough for me to shoot him. I was not banking on getting hit. Ah, dang, he walked into me. Jerk. Nice. Okay, there's some chests up the stairs and under the stairs. I don't think there's anything over here, but I want to check. Yeah, I was right. So we're going to run under the stairs real quick. +1 Parasite energy, +1 defense, so we'll use both of those. Yeah. Cool beans. And going through there will get us to where we want to go, but if we go upstairs, we'll also be able to get to where we want to go. But also, I think there's some chests up there and maybe another encounter. Oh, am I wrong? I really thought there was a box up here. Oh well. There is an encounter. With some more turtles. 3 turtles to be specific. Nice. 78 damage. Oh god, oh Jesus. Okay, so we only need 1 crit to kill them. Nice. Bunch of ammo. Okay, we took another med. After this encounter and this save, we're at the boss fight. The second to last boss fight of this day. I'll probably stop after we're done with this day. Call it a day. And then after that, we'll be back to Parasite Eve next Sunday. Oh no, I got poisoned. Yeah, next Sunday is when I'll be back playing more Parasite Eve, but I will be back Wednesday at 6 Mountain Time to play Dead by Daylight. And I'll say this again at the end of the stream, but so that's for anyone's information now. So let's use another med. All right. So remember those giant worms? Well, here they are. So that's their primary attack, is shooting spike balls And there's 4 of them. They all have their own HP meters. But something happens when one of them dies. So I'm trying to spread the damage out a bit evenly. We're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. I would just like to make the attempt, you know? Because that'll give us... that'll save us from some grief later. Ow. Oh, no. Okay, we got to take a turn to heal. Let's eat that med, too. I ate way too much damage there. I was not expecting that. Oh, he still got the shot off. That's not fair. So now they grow back bigger. And they do more damage. And now there's only 3 of them, but they're all bigger and hurt more. We took a bunch of damage again. Boy, I'm not doing hot this boss fight. I would always get stuck when I was a kid on this fight. It's so hard. Oh, I aimed at the wrong one. Fuck. Okay, no consequences. That's perfect. I'm waiting for this bad boy to come up. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. So now, there's only 2 left, and they're going to be even bigger. Whoop. Okay, so now there's only 1 left, and now it all changes. Now it's the real boss fight. I never know how to dodge that attack. He just sweeps the whole area. But we've been chipping away at his HP, so that's actually going to help us a lot. Let's go ahead and use heal 2. So now I think if we go over here, yeah, we're safe. But I think it's mostly where you start him at for his swipe attack. So I think if we hang out over here. Yeah, sick. Yeah, we did it. Wow. 2 levels worth of experience. And we learned Barrier. Use Parasite energy to absorb damage. And 60 bullets. Cool shit. And now Eve is up ahead. More exposition and a boss fight. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Content warning, this horse catches on fire, so avert your eyes. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not with me? What? This is a weird fight. You kind of have to position yourself correctly. Because she'll use an attack that hits everything in a certain range, and it's going to hit half of the cart no matter where you're standing. So you have to position yourself well. Oh, wasn't expecting the hit. Oof, okay, I guess we gotta heal. Jesus. Can we slow Eve? That might be better than healing. We could just prevent her from hurting us. Now we'll heal too. she doesn't really attack slower. Maybe she's immune to slow or something. Okay, we gotta stop doing support moves. We gotta fight her. Oh, she's... okay. We spent a lot of time when we could have just shot her and been done. It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? Here, let me explain directly. Stop it! If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will. Stop? Two empty beds. One bed with one girl in it. The doctor. A different bed with a similar looking girl in it. Aya, answer me. Daddy. Oh, Ben somehow got away. Ben, weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but then she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the three of us could be together. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and I started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. Lorraine. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting this city. Any word from Aya? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm going to look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. Daddy. Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one who can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you? I will, don't worry. Daddy. Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Can I show this boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. And this scene is the entirety of Manhattan Island evacuating, which is an absurd premise. We're already talking about mitochondria becoming self-aware life forms that are trying to mutate on their own. So that's already weird. But then evacuating Manhattan? No way. How many times do I gotta tell you? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street. I told you, I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? No, I'm Japanese. Nanda Nihonjin Desuka? Oh, yes, can you speak Japanese? Choto dake ne dare desuka? I am Kunohiko Maeda, Japanese, Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Calm down, take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm getting hot. I guess it's now or never. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. More shots of this hospital. Hmm? A lobby. Decorated for Christmas. Where? The front door. Hospital. Oh, good. Where the fuck are we? Oh, you're finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. There's just a fire barrel. A barrel of fire in this house. What? Daniel. There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted in the slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What? Hey, give us the details. So this story that he's talking about is the novel Parasite Eve. That's what this game is based off of. So the story he's telling is the events of the novel. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve. The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl, who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so that I could continue the research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell's going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late. When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt like you were being ignited? No, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster like her. What are you saying, Aya? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Ah, shut up. You know that's not. Please, Daniel, I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Aya. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? Well, let's watch him walk very slowly. Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Brea, and I'll be by your side always, Aya. They really made us sit in that, huh? When I touched Eve, that feeling, was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Maya. And that's the end of day 2. And yeah, we're going to call it there. We're going to save here and stop. Thanks everyone who came out. Hope you had an enjoyable time. Like I said earlier, we'll continue this next Sunday at around the same time, 12 Mountain Time. Wednesday, we'll be back with Dead by Daylight, and we'll be streaming Dead by Daylight Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So I hope to see you all there. I appreciate everyone who came out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I am going to go now. Bye-bye.